my eyes to the hills. From where will my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. He who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in, from this day on and forevermore. The word of God for the people of God.
Thanks be to God.
First of all, why don't you start out by telling your name and tell us how many mission trips have you been on?
All right.
I don't know. Okay, she says yes.
Okay. For those of y'all who don't know, my name is Cheyenne Owings. I've currently gone on 2 mission trips.
Very good. So, what is it that you love about going on mission trips?
Probably getting to know new people and building upon them at the end of the week.
All right. So, what projects did you do during the week?
We started the week off doing a ramp for a lady that lives maybe about 3 blocks away from the church. And then there was a house we needed to help finish, which it's better.
All right. And what was the lady's story who was in the house? Had she gotten into a wheelchair? Why did she need a ramp?
She had started off in as a daycare teacher with her sister, and then eventually time kind of caught up and eventually got her into the wheelchair.
So she couldn't get in and out of her house until you guys got there, could she? How did you see God at work? Or how did you see God during your week with you and Mark?
Probably through my team, just getting each other through the week without fighting or anything like that. Just getting along.
And how did you manage that, you suppose?
We just got along together. We listened to each other and what we needed and helped each other out.
Is there anything else you want everybody to know about the mission trip this year?
Not really, but if there's like little people on the ground, look forward to it. It's fun.
All right, good. Thank you very much, Cheyenne. We appreciate it. All right, now tell us your name and how many mission trips. You found that high. How many mission trips you've been on?
My name is Alexis Pittman, and this was my 4th mission trip.
Very good. And so, what do you love about going on mission trips?
My favorite part is definitely going, expecting that you're not going to know some people. We were fortunate enough to go 4 years I've been with people that we knew. So there was a couple people, familiar faces, but getting to meet the new people. And you never know who your homeowner is going to be, or what their problems are, what their story is, and getting to learn that as the week goes through.
All right. And so, what was your work project?
Me and Cheyenne were actually on the same work team. We worked on a 17-foot wheelchair ramp.
Okay. And who was your work team leader?
Our work team leader, who was our work team? Oh, we had Fidel.
Oh, you had Fidel. Fidel Montalot went as one of the work team leaders on our mission trip this year. Good. How did that work out?
It was definitely something new. We actually had a student from Fidel's church that didn't speak very much English. So we definitely included him as much as we could. Fidel would translate, but Fidel does carpentry, so it was a lot of fun because he knew what he was doing, and we were pretty much clueless, some of us.
It's good to have someone who knows what's going on.
Yeah.
And how did you see God during your week with you and Mark?
I'm going to have to agree with Cheyenne, through our team. We got together for the most part for everything, even with the language barrier. We still worked together as a team, did as much as we could together. We had to get put on another site to finish because it was a very, very big house.
Very good. Anything else that people ought to know about the mission trip?
I'm definitely going to tell a fun story in the first hour I was there. I have set an all-time record for you, Marty, of getting hurt in the first hour of arriving at base camp. We had to unload the wood after we eat dinner that we were going to use for the entire week. dropped it down the back of my leg. And so my leg throughout the week progressively got bigger. A lot of purple and black. And I still worked on it. Granted, I probably wasn't supposed to. But yeah, so I have set a record. They said I deserve a medal.
Although, if you go on next year's mission trip, we would appreciate it if you break your record and just not do that.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Alexis. We appreciate it. All of the youth who went on mission trip have recorded their witnesses, and they will be shown at our lunch following this service. So I hope all of you will stay. I got so excited because there's going to be a bar. It turns out it's going to be a pasta bar. But nonetheless, I think it'd be worth staying for lunch today to hear the witness from our young people. And I appreciate it. Now, I know Cheyenne has popped over to Ignite to give her witness there. But Alexis, I need to ask you a bogus question, all right? While you were on mission trip, did you discover that air conditioning is worthwhile?
Definitely. It was hot every single day.
It was hot. It was one of those burning weeks when our youth went on mission trip. Let's see, Ben's out ushering and whatever. Let's see, who else were the work leaders? Ben Gilmore? And who else? Oh, and Greg. What did you think about air conditioning while you were on mission trip?
If we were 300 miles north, maybe 1,000 miles north, it might have helped that week. A big fan outside, a big shade would have helped. Yeah.
A little shade, a little fan, a big fan would help. Yeah. The sermon series for the past several weeks has been about things we need and things we agree on. It's always dangerous when you go assuming some things, like things we agree on. But I think that most Texans, and especially people who live in Texas that have gone on mission trips, would agree air conditioning is a good thing. And my guess is, especially during the summer months of August, that might be something that we can agree on. Air conditioning is a good thing. Now, our youth mission trip went to Farmersville, and they stayed there in Farmersville United Methodist Church. And when the day was over working, they would come back to the church, and it was air conditioned, which meant that the Farmersville Church air conditioned their building Sunday night, and all day Monday, and all day Tuesday, and all day Wednesday, and all day Thursday, and all day Friday. But they did not do it for themselves. You know, you and I laugh a lot about air conditioning at this time of year. And we say, oh yes, we would like to be comfortable during worship. Some of you can probably remember the days when we didn't have air conditioning, and it could be a little tad on the hard side, couldn't it? To try and fan yourself and pay attention to the sermon at the same time. You remember those days? Those are not what you call the good old days. But the reality is, when we air condition the buildings at the church, it's not for the sake of our own comfort. Sure, it's great to be comfortable so that we can concentrate on what's going on during worship. But the reality is, the air conditioning is a gift that we give for those who need to know Jesus. We air condition all of our buildings so that people who are new to us will be comfortable here and know that they are welcome. Air conditioning in Texas is simply a part of radical hospitality. I'm not sure that any of you were here on Tuesday night, but you air conditioned the children's building so that the members of our community who came to know what it is to be a citizen of the United States could be comfortable and could concentrate on what they were doing. That is the practice of hospitality. So I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I am going to say that we probably would give a thumbs up to air conditioning. that that's something we can all agree on. And I think especially our youth mission trip team leaders and team members would go, oh yeah, it's good. Not only that, but I'll give you a 2-for-1 today. I'm also willing to name a second thing that we agree on. And I think we agree that it is a really good idea to offer our youth the opportunity to go on a mission trip. I think it is a really good idea to offer a youth group at all. And I know some of us don't see the youth very often, but they are so often present and working. When the United Methodist men had their garage sale in May, the youth helped move all the stuff from the adult building over to the youth building for that sale. And when the clothing sale came up last week, the Sunday before that, the youth were there helping move all of the clothing from the adult building over to the youth building so that that could happen. When we had Vacation Bible School, the youth were here to be helpers with the children, to keep an eye on things, to make sure things didn't go amiss. And that means, church, that you and I have agreed it's a good thing that we teach youth and give them the opportunity to learn what it is to serve as a Christian. So you got a 2-for-1 this morning. Things we agree on. I think it's safe to say we agree air conditioning is a good thing. And I also think it's safe to say, given how many of you gave and how many of you served with the youth, I think it's safe to say that youth learning in a hands-on way what it means to be a Christian is also something we can agree on. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.